There, you've been grappling with how to up your productivity. Daniel Hartman, Community Machinery, another shop improvement update. Cutting my hair, I tell you, it kept getting in my eyes. That's shop improvement number one for today. Next one we did, we put this Festoon cable. It's just a piece of unistrut with some rollers in it. So basically, now we can take the chain noise. Now watch, it gets a little noisy. So if you see, it's got a bracket right there that links the trolley to the roller in the unistrut, which is really a key thing. And so the bracket comes up from the chain hoist, and it's got a slot, and then there's a bolt bolted solidly to the unistrut that's a little bit long. So it's got movement this way, and it's slotted, so it's got movement vertically and for misalignment. So if the rail isn't parallel to the beam, or the floor is not parallel to the beam, it looks after all that misalignment. So learned a lot in this project. Just part of it, other than the unistrut, already had the unistrut rollers, which I don't know if you can see there. Some of them are doubles, like the first one's a double, and then the other ones are just a single roller, but they bind up. So if I did this again with unistrut, I would use double rollers for all of them, meaning they have 4 wheels on each little carriage. Because if it's just got one, they don't push right. They're meant, the ones that had one, there were pairs of them welded onto some gates and some mezzanine railings. That's how I ended up with those. They were salvaged from a job. Years ago, I realized here I am hanging on to this stuff for, man, that was like 16 years ago. So high cost of inventory. Sometimes it's neat to be able to go and look to do a what if scenario. But otherwise, man, if I didn't carry that for 16 years, would I be further ahead? It's worth asking, worth looking at. Lean principles, inventory, huge cost. So next improvement is, oh yeah, we got this compost here thawing out to be able to test this compost spreader, which made some improvements, some changes, just tweaking little things. We're gonna get some Pioneer couplings today to be able to hook up the hydraulic pump, which is way over there. Hooked up to this, gonna get some 600 volt plugs. Oh yeah, other thing, forgot to say, we got this sucker here. So now, and it just got a little stop, and then, so now it's on its detent, and if you just pull it again, oh, I gotta pull it a little bit more. I gotta practice this. Oh, here we go. There we go. I usually have a trouble getting it to latch, and this time I couldn't get it to unlatch. That was funny. So got compost in here thawing out thanks to the generosity of Walter Reed and another good friend who loaned me a loader. And got this material cart cleaned off. That's a big deal. Oh, got a little 1-horse motor down here. Want to make a hydraulic hose cut-off saw. So that's going to be upcoming, and depending on how it works out, we got some dimensions taken off a Parker hose cutting machine. So if that works out, who knows, maybe make some drawings available, because I don't think it's something, I think it's something people could be interested in, but who knows. It's not something looking at doing as a product or anything. So this is all compost spreader parts for stuff being built now. And then other big improvement, finally got most of this workbench cleared off. There's just so many little projects on the go. And they all ended up, of course, flat benchtop space. What's the word for it? Horizontal space just collects clutter. So they don't have much of it without an exact purpose. In terms of, sometimes it makes sense, like we're gonna have a little area for hydraulic hoses, but there's not much bench space that's necessary there. But just having a place for everything and not storing stuff on benches because it's just messy. Like there was a bunch of stuff out on the by the table saw and the chop saw, and there's some hydraulic fittings. Next thing, there's dust from cutting with the saw, getting in those fittings. Just sloppy oversight, see? And it just creates waste, both in wasted potential, cleaning stuff, could be doing other things, and potential defects as far as if dirt got into hydraulic components. No time savings there. So, yeah, we're going to keep making improvements. Thanks so much for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting below. And if you like this video, more of these are going to get posted to the community machinery behind the scenes. So if you like this, please subscribe there or follow along there, because that's where this is going to be taking place. The main community machinery website is going to be for stuff that's more a big deal. Well, not that this isn't a big deal, because continuous improvement, doing all those little bits, it's an, what's the word? It's an inside job, or it's an inside job first. There's some quote, essentially, inner work before others come in and say, wow, this is such a great thing, I want to take part. A lot of times, like a seed underground, or a baby in the womb, or any other little vision. It's like putting a candle under a bushel in order to keep the flame as it's tender until it's ready to be shared and other people are ready to come on board. So this stuff is a big deal. We'll see these patterns in nature. On that note, all the best on your shop improvements. We'll be in touch.